Hi guys, my name's Will Hartley, and today you're going to watch the installation of Green Star 2000. This boiler is mounted up in the loft. The old ideal ICOS is coming out. There's plenty of faults with this. The fan was on its way out, the bearings sort of seizing up every now and then. Also the expansion vessel had lost its pressure, so once we tested it and found out that the bladder had gone in it, that was the big reason for replacement, especially down to its age as well. Now we're going to lift the boiler off and get ready to start piping the new one. So when I've got a really rough wall like this, I like to just ply line it, and that gives it just sort of stability for all your pipes to be clipped in the same distances. No messing about with falling out of mortar, and then we can just put a wood screw straight into that. So I'm just going to mark out where the flue hole was, cut that through, and then the same for the gas and the PRV. Gas has got to be upgraded in this case to 22. It is all the way up outside in 22, but as they came through they swapped it to 15, so we'll just get the ladder up and do that. So my favourite part now, the boards are on, and I'm just going to get the hole sorted for the flue, and then we're off and getting the boiler on the wall, so we'll be sorted then. Also included in this one is the Comfort 2, so that's fantastic, especially here. Boiler's in the loft, so we want to be able to program it. Put the times in obviously and adjust the temperature via, well, downstairs really, so yeah, it's great. That worked through plugging in this chip here to the bottom of the boiler and almost instantly at the receiver, and they're connected, so that makes a really easy installation of that. With that out of the way, this is your valve kit. Just mounting these and tightening them up before the boiler goes on the wall, because otherwise you're going to be getting the tap spanners out, and it's not from experience. Hi guys, so far we've got on the new 2000 the flow, return, hot and cold and gas all connected up underneath there, as you can see. So what we're going to go for next, pretty much downstairs in the airing cupboard, cut it out carefully, make the conversion. We've got the Elite pumped shower in there, so that's got to be changed onto the mains cold and obviously the hot from the boiler. What we're dealing with here is what looks like to be a mouse. I think he's gone by now, so that's okay, but we're just going to obviously take the cold from here, that comes up into the loft from the airing cupboard. This old filling link for the old ideal, that's going, so we'll cap that off there, and that's the flow and return running up to the boiler, ready to go on that side. I haven't got much room here to get the hot and cold that way, so I'm just going to take it around the chimney. It's not a massive distance, it's probably a shorter run in the scale of things when you get to there. Then I'll show you come off the top of the expansion and use that as the hot distribution pipe, because downstairs, and I'll just show you that. So this is what we've got, pumps coming out, that's all going to be changed obviously as I mentioned, and then we've just got to make good this area here really. We'll put a coupler in there, take out that T, take out the feed, or use that feed actually to there for the shower. As you can hear, that's all draining now, I've got all the taps running. So yeah, we're on track really. I don't see any problems coming up so far, but yeah, I'll keep you in the loop and we'll see. Okay, just a quick one guys, if you are taking out a cylinder and obviously everything's going to scrap or whatever, these little tank stack straps are pretty hard to find. So I've only seen that when you buy a new stack you'll get one, but maybe other you guys have found one in B&Q, places like that. But if you really just want to keep one on the van, I would, pinch that, put it in your van, safe place. Some people are using the straps for curtains, something to do with that. But yeah, no, just a little tip there, just keep hold of those, I would. So on first start up, this new 2000 goes through a de-aeration process, most like all boilers, but on the 2000 it'll be about 4 minutes. And if you listen carefully, it just keeps flicking the pump on and off and on and off. Fantastic. It's a big improvement on all the others. so it really does work. At the end of that process, it's pretty much sorted all the air out, so there's no bleeding the pump anymore, things like that. So, right, we're done, pretty much. We've just got to come back now and lag the pipework here, and then the 2000 is finished. As you can see, yes, we used a bit of Brasso again, so nice and shiny pipework. So that's it from me really. All that's left to do is to thank you all very, very much for watching this video, and tell me what you think of this new 2000 in the comments below. I know people are talking about the valves and the arrangements, but there is a possibility of Worcester bringing out some piping kits for us, so instead of making an offset bend for every flow, return, hot and cold and gas, there's a possibility that might make life a bit easier for us plumbers. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'm just going to leave you with a few clips of this installation.